It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He's been a quarterback's best friend, nearly 1,300 yards receiving on the year. It's the Dolphins and the Falcons, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football.
And looking to throw, Penix. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. A play fake. Now Penix. Yeah, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll run on first down with Wright to about the 48-yard line. The Dolphins had 14-2 heading into this final week. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Tua. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. That's complete right around the 8. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run. Achane. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. Robinson with another carry. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. Now Penix. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Phillips. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Here's Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw with Penix. That is caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they'll lose yardage here. Not. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to pass. Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Tua sets up to pass it. His throw incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, Ray McLeod. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. In motion, the tight end. To the air, Penix. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Now back to throw. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, there's London. And he goes out right around the 39. 2nd down and 3. To throw again is Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. Only able to gain a couple there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Penix working out of the gun here. And this is going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jordan Brooks in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their... Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll run for it with Achane. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And looking to throw, Penix. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. He'll drop to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but... The 3rd quarter begins with a run by Achane. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Here's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. Now Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Penix. That is caught. Oh, he sheds himself free. Still going. Still going. They can't stop him. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 63 yards. They'll try and throw with Penix. And the Falcons have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Tua to throw again. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, 3rd quarter, 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 3rd down, Achane. And he'll lose yardage on the play, but the 45-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. A give left side. Here's Achane. going to take this down to about the 17. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 yards to go, second down. Slot man moves right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Dolphins on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Right. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortune.
A play fake. Now Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. To the air. Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Locates Mooney on the out route. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw. Throw left side. There's London.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They are going for it. Penix. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And he enters this final week into the regular season as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Down to an knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half.